multiplier. Florida at Texas. Here we go. As Matthew Golden will not have a chance to return this, so we'll get into the defensive backfield as well as they quickly get it to Moore, and DeAndre Moore charges ahead with a good gain to open up from Moore. So a quick first down for Texas. Ewers gets it complete again to DeAndre Moore. Play action. Ewers, a lot of time to think about it, and gets it complete to Helm. His
is dealing with the shoulder injury. He's limited.
3 plays, 3 first downs, and Wisner takes it ahead inside the 30.
Is dealing with the shoulder injury. He's limited.
3 plays, 3 first downs, and Wisner takes it ahead inside the 30. Second down and 4. Here's Ewers. He goes underneath. The shallow cross complete for Ewers. Can't do better than that. Wisner with blockers in front kept his balance and makes his way inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to play,
Wisner on the ground on 2nd and 3. Breaks what would have been a tackle for loss, but then when he reversed. And you can see on the near sideline. 3rd down and 10. Pressure, and they get to him. Kicker Bert Auburn out for the 51-yard attempt after the sack. And the Florida defense quickly gets it out into space to Mizell, who makes the first man miss and then is able to gain about 4 yards.
Well, a lot of
2nd and 5. Ball will get the carry. Ball goes straight ahead, and it's going to be a first down. Florida. The talented has been dealing with an injury, but Ball has been coming on strong. This time he is tackled for a loss.
Runs the last 4 games. So what does the offense look like now?
2nd and 12. Warner's going to throw back as he tries to go back to his tight end board. 4-man rush, actually 3-man rush as they drop into coverage. Shallow cross as they keep it conservative with DK. And as Crawshaw looking to pin this inside the 10 at Memorial Stadium. DKR, who's dedicated to veterans of all wars. Quinn Ewers. That was thrown deep into the 5-star who went to go play for Coach Prime at CU and now is at Florida. Ewers, that was denied. What a great 3rd down and 10. Ewers looking for anything. A lot of traffic. And he's going to run, but he's going to dive in 1. And that surge by Gibson, the true freshman, after the initial with Bond. Isaiah Bond, the end around, and look at Bond turning it on, and a stiff arm for Bond. Here is Blue. He's tackled after just gaining a half a yard. 2nd and 9. Looks left and then goes deep. Wide open and into the end zone is Matt.
Heading up. He's adding some window dressing. And they pop a big one.
Quinn Ewers, 6 completions, 82 yards.
Sorry.
Katie.
Yeah, Tess, Jess, an official came over to the Florida bench in between.
And here he is, play action on 1st down. He wants to take a shot downfield, and it was well overthrown, looking for Jim. Play action on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Moore, Colin Simmons, and Anthony Hill. It's a big, tall task right now for this Gator offensive line.
The carry, and Jackson Man. Ball came out! Ball came out, and Texas has got it. It's Trey Moore. Trey Moore with the penalty on the fumble return. They start at the 22. Ewers. That is beyond the reach of Wisner.
They were 120.
Meanwhile, Florida's defensive rate in the red zone is 15th in the S. Bounce it, and it's a smart decision for a first down for the Gators.
He's got some wiggle to him for a guy that's 235 pounds, and he has the ability to bounce.
Going to keep it on the ground with him. Into the boundary, not much there at Ball. Nothing there. That was clogged up immediately. The 3rd down. 3rd down and 8. Warner gets it complete, but
to rally to the ball.
And as we come to the end of this first quarter, Quinn Ewers with 2 touchdown passes.
Quinn Ewers is back.
1st and 20 as he goes underneath the Helm, and Helm is wrapped up immediately. You see that frame on McCray, those long arms. He's 6'6", the true freshman. 2nd and 20. Ewers is going to throw away. 3rd and 20 for Ewers from inside the 5 as he's just going to check it down to Blue. And they will. This punter has been dealing with a hamstring injury. It's a low snap that he has to field at the goal line. Jim Dike falls for the fair. Warner, play action. Downfield, wide open and complete to Jim Dike. So there, starter. There is exactly where the lack of experience and the lack of route wide, as now Jaden Ball is going to take the direct snap. Ball catches that seam and he's inside the 10-yard line. Perhaps
or check it down.
Here's 3rd and 3. Ball tackled after only gaining. Aiden Warner, play action, being chased. Sidearms it, nearly had an opportunity with weeks ago. The guy standing around eating ice cream, he said, now he's the starting quarterback at Texas. 2nd and 10. As they're 0 for 4 on 3rd down, and now Warner's facing a 3rd and 9. And that was nearly blown up, and then about the 35, and then Bolden tries to reverse course, and he does. And it's a good return for Texas. And get a good look with Wisner, and here goes Wisner inside the 10 and reaching for the goal line. Over Florida. Jaden Ball on the return for the Gators. They could use a spark in the return game. Not going to find it there. What's going on, Kevin? Warner is going to go underneath to Jackson. Jackson's going to turn that corner and get a first down. You were in the midst of a conversation
all year long, and it's fans that get an opportunity to come here and go to Norman, Oklahoma. It's just great for the fans of the SEC. 4 points with about 5 minutes to go here at the end of the half. Something's good has got to happen. The Gators are going to get the ball back first here in the second.
Was the number 3, now he's the starter. Warner being chased. And Warner. Jackson on 2nd and 10.
Threat and fastest receiver, he's out in this game with an injury as well. So you've got Tank Hawkins.
3rd and 5. And they're going to get it on the ground with Jacoby Jackson.
Running between the tackles.
That's their first 3rd down conversion today.
You're just
clean. Got to try to find a break. Jackson, as he goes ahead and brings it, and everything happening, Miami and Georgia Tech and the rest of the country. But for now, can Florida break through and get on the board? Warner, he's
CSA. He just bulldozes him backwards, and he's able to get to the quarterback.
Play clock counting down. And a timeout is going to be
in this game on offense. All the misdirection, fake reverse, fake handoff, reverse to Isaiah Bond for an explosive.
3rd and 4 off the timeout. Warner trying to extend the play, and he throws it incomplete, but a flat.
DN coming out of high school, and LJ McCraig. Texas has a pretty good one too in
corner. And the Gators. Pressure on the young quarterback.
He was never even looking to the right side to check out his protection. He was hoping to take a shot on the corner.
Florida, can they continue? And it's good to see Ewers playing well early.
We'll see you at the half test.
Look forward to that. Crawshaw gets the punt away. When Ewers, 3 touchdown passes today. Matthew Golden, as he is rested. Blue out of the backfield. Jaden Blue makes a man miss. Revs that engine, and here he goes.
Well, I don't know if another offense throws as many swing routes as Texas does, but when you've got running backs.
Looking to add to their lead. Still that timeout, 90 seconds until we get it to halftime. Ewers, I couldn't find.
For Texas, you just wonder how many looks does he get now here.
Play action for Ewers on 2nd and 10 to the end zone. Waiting for it.
Seeing is them attacking deep down the field on plays like what we just saw. It's been a miss.
That is now in a massive hole. Auburn.
Nice job by Golden, too, coming back. Make it a fantastic.
Order made it a possession game. ETN put Georgia up and tried to rally back late against Texas. A bye week, and now this level of performance.
Joe, let's go.
7 yards, 4 touchdowns. CL in his final week of practice when he was playing at Yale a year ago. Jaden Ball with a good run of 11 yards, and there is Warner. And that ball is intercepted. It's turning into that kind of a first half for Warner.
It with left hand on it, it gets deflected. And a big interception on the back end. Ty Anthony
with time. And he's going to connect and get it to Bolden, and Bolden is going to look for a block, and he's able to turn the corner at Ewers. 4 touchdowns to we hear 5.
I think is still in the end zone, Joe.
If he secures it right there at the first moment, it's a touchdown with plenty.
Passing game this season.
Blue on the run. Blue into the end zone.
A lot of credit. He's patient when he sees the crease. He gets north and Texas. The fight. If Texas plays like this week in, week out, watch out.
At Arkansas, Kentucky, and then the rivalry game with as Aiden Warner in this offense look to regroup and get this to half. Jacoby Jack.
And now I think the biggest thing is there's depth. There's depth on both lines, and
the Hell in the Cell match is going to be fantastic.
Aiden Warner,
there we go.
Is intercepted again. Warner with another turn.
Alfred Collins has had a tipped ball get picked. The 14th interception. Undertaker, you show up in the booth and good things happen for Texas.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to do it every week. I'm gonna have to alter my work.
The 2 interceptions, and Quinn Ewers in this Texas offense back in prime position as Wisner gets the
They're playing this way on offense and on defense. Complementary football, and they're going to be tough to stop.
3rd and 13 as they get it out into space to Bond, and look at Isaiah Bond. What a difference maker he is.
Bridges just missing space. They get 1 block.
The fans have traveled, but they were in a tough spot to try to match what's on the field today. This team that is primed and ready, and Florida has been so challenged, and then add to it with the turnovers. You just can't do it. 21 points up, 3 Florida turnovers. Here's Jackson on the pitch, and a good run by Jackson. All right, Jesse, obviously.
Season to play in an SEC, Joe, that is going to look a little bit different based on who's about to get drafted. There'll be no Carson Beck next.
Jackson had a 6-yard run moments ago, so it is a first down for Florida. And Jackson takes it again. Katie?
You know, Tess, it goes a long way.
Yeah, it's not quantifiable, Katie. It's not something that.
2nd and 6. Jackson again. Maybe 3rd and short from there. The key is of the players and how they have approached things. And he's humbled by the way they went about. Jaden Ball now taking a direct snap on 3rd and 2. And Ball will go ahead for the first down.
I think it was also really important about making the buys you're recruiting to help build the best possible roster for next season.
Here is Warner on 1st down, and that is incomplete. 2nd down and 10. As Ball able to get it to the outside. Look at the rest of the list of who is not playing.
No doubt, they got to get those skill guys healthy.
3rd down and 6 as he goes underneath the Ball, and Ball is going to lower the.
Hard penalty will be added to the end of the run, and it carries an automatic first down.
Barron Sorrell is back when he was running the 5th and 4th team offense and the scout team offense, and now you're.
Here's Ball, and now with Florida marching down in
field goal late just to keep the streak alive.
So Florida AD Scott Strickland on the sideline. There's a pump. There's Warner to the end zone, and it is in
LSU. So these are big opportunities. I know the game is way out of reach, but for Aiden Warner in this situation.
Going to go straight ahead with Ball. Ball gets loose inside the 10, and it's going to be 1st and goal.
Not an easy thing to do against this Texas front.
Trying to keep the streak alive. Ball can't find much. Just 2 yards there. Anthony Hill.
We'll come see him up in the suite.
2nd and goal. Warner. And the receiver. Warner on 3rd and goal. That's out of the back of the end zone. The Florida streak. 23-yard field goal does just that. And that streak